there is no person that had a right. Like some people will say, let me carry my tithe and do some work with it and give some strangers, give the poor, give orphanages. He said you should not do that. That all your tithes shall be where? In the house of the Lord. It is set apart. The Bible says because it is holy. Don't ever try touching it and doing anything with it until it comes to the house of the Lord. Then let us read the book of Deuteronomy 12 verse 19. You read it. It says the Levite must not be neglected also as you live on earth. People say, who do you pay tithe? He said the Levite will not, apart from paying tithe or giving, he said as long as you are alive on earth, as long as you are living on earth, don't ever come to a level that you don't consider ministers of the gospel. Let no human being deceive you. He said as long as you are alive, don't ever do what? Neglect the Levites. The Levites includes the people that serve in the Lord, in the house of the Lord, not just pastors. Levites are all the people that serve where? In the house of the Lord. Don't ever neglect them. Leviticus 27 verse 30. I want to be hurrying so that I would meet up. Leviticus 27 verse 30 to 31. Now he said, and all the tithes of the land, whether the seed of the land or the fruit of the trees, is the Lord's. It is holy unto the Lord. Who owns it? He said it is the Lord's. What does it mean to be holy? It is set apart. Holy means that this one is set apart from the Lord. It belongs to the Lord. It does not belong to you. That's where we make some mistakes, because we think that we have right to do whatsoever we feel or whatsoever we please. Some people say, it is our money, we made it, we suffered for it. It is the Lord. It is set apart. It is not your own. Tell your neighbor, your tithe is not your own. It is the Lord's. Okay, let's continue. Verse 31. And if a man will eat at all, redeem aught of his tithes, he shall add thereunto the fifth part thereof. Now he said, even if, okay, let me explain that. Those days there are places that God records his name, might be very far. And he said, if the place now you are supposed to carry your tithe to, you went to farm, and most of them were farmers. And what you did, you went to farm, and then all the proceeds that you got, and you are carrying it to the temple, and you discover that it is too long or far for you to carry them. Some of them might perish on the way, some of them might die on the way, and most of these ones that you are supposed to, that are perishable, instead of carrying the perishable and you want to redeem it, he said, what do? You do it, you give a fifth part of it, multiply it into 5, and then convert it to money and bring it to the house of the Lord. I don't know if I'm understood. He said, even the corn, if you are running and the corn will spoil on the way, what do? Find somewhere, sell it, multiply that corn, because you try to redeem it in the first place. It means if you try to redeem it, you will not bring it the exact value. You increase the value times what? Times 5. Which means he's trying to tell you that one don't try it, don't have any excuse. If there is any excuse that you will not bring it, what do? You have to multiply it by 5. Let us continue. Let's read Leviticus 2:27, the same 27. Let's continue verse 32. Verse 30, say, and concerning the tithe, now listen, you see that there are different kinds. That's where I want, after this service, go and read all these places that we quoted. You see, and concerning the tithe of the heads and of the flocks, whatsoever passeth under the rod, he said, the tenth shall be holy unto the Lord. Continue. Verse 33. He said, he shall not search whether it be good or bad, neither shall he change it. And if he change it at all, then both it and the change thereof shall be holy it shall not be redeemed. Now you see the difference. He said the first one, those types of wine, things that can be perishable, things that you will have right to eat. He said where you eat them is where? In the house of the Lord. If you will redeem them, put times 5, the multiplication of 5. He said, but if it is a tithe of your heads, flocks, those things that are animals that can stay alive, that are not perishing, he said don't tamper with it. However distant it is, all of them must be brought. He said don't even consider whether this one is good or bad. What is he saying? How do you count it? How they count tithe is they use their rod and the first animal will pass. They count them. The 10th one, they bring it out. So it does not matter whether it is blind, whether it is well, whether it's fat or lean. It means you should not select. Let them be passing. The 10th one you bring out, the 10th one to bring. If you ever try to change it, it means that that one that you have brought, you want to change, with the one that you try to change them, the two of them will return to the Lord. What is the implication? Don't try it. If you see this one and say, oh, this one is big or is small, let me carry this one and change for the one I will bring.
When hope is gone, He will raise up to you. Take care. Can I hear you sing? Take care. Take care. Everybody say, take care. Take care. You are on to the live broadcasting.